And I'll get into the quadrant for them. And let me see.
And for anyone who doesn't know, the quadrant basically allows you to look at, different time ranges. I think you have to select a month where we have data, but different groups of people. So if you have a team or a different division or a different role, you can come in here and look at a metric one-to-one.
Yeah.
So activity to objective score here, but you could just as easily do like calls to revenue, for example.
Yeah. And what we also can tell and what we're trying to develop and do a better job of is our newer people. Obviously, that's been the hardest for us.
Yeah.
And we've been reading some of the articles that you guys put on how to do that. And we're going to be making some of those changes. And that's been helping us out as well. Again, our big thing is making sure that people are in here, they continue to do that. Those that are down here, what are we doing to get them to that next level? And those that are doing okay in certain areas, they may be new to the company. They don't have any sales or any information. So their objective score, like Andrew here, he's been here 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So he's not going to have any sales yet.
That's like Charlie, you had to put in the time with the calls to later get the margin, get the profit.
And here are some of the things that we're seeing too with the individuals is like Emma's activity's down, her objective is up. And a lot of that has to do with that she picked up some new opportunities from her sales rep that she works with or a business development rep that she works with. So we have to go back and look at that to make sure that she's set up properly. And she might not be on the phone as much because she's getting all the accounts organized this month. But again, that's where the coach can go in and work with her and find out there's a story there. Because obviously she's had a great month, but the activity's not been there. So we need to make sure that we adjust the activity to meet what she's doing.
Right. Absolutely. And I'd say you guys try to do that pretty often and you can make those benchmark changes to, reflect especially as a more tenured rep ramps up, you want to make sure you're, matching, the amount of effort they're putting in with the amount of, a margin, for example, you're able to get from a certain account.
Yeah. Because one of the things we do too with that is we go back and look at the objectives, we'll go look at the daily activities. Are they making a lot of phone calls, but they're not keeping anybody on the phone? And we'll know right away by having that right in front of us on a daily basis. We can see right there that, hey, their objective is down. They're making a lot of calls, but they're not keeping their customers on the phone. So we're able to go back and work with them and trying to perfect those skills.
Yeah.
We send them back into training when our trainer has programs on how to work on those areas.